Hello everyone and happy Thanksgiving. Now before you begin your feasting, I wanted to share our FAFSA tip of the week. And this week's tip is about how to report 529 college investment plans on the FAFSA. Now if you're not familiar with 529s at all, they're a specific type of college savings account which give you a tax break as long as you use the money for college. Now every 529 has both an owner, which they sometimes call a participant, and a beneficiary listed on the account. Usually a parent is listed as the account owner and a child is the beneficiary. For financial aid purposes and really just about all legal purposes, that 529 belongs to you as the parent and should be reported as such on the FAFSA. So that means parents need to report any 529s that they own for any of their children, the student they're applying for aid for, as well as any 529s they've got for other kids as a parent investment on the FAFSA. Don't report your child's 529 as a student investment. Student assets actually have a much harsher treatment by the financial aid formula, so making that mistake will cost you financial aid. Now, occasionally a child will be listed as both the owner and the beneficiary of a 529. That's called a custodial 529. And interestingly enough, the FAFSA actually asks you to report these custodial 529s that are legally owned by the student as a parent investment again. So the rare student-owned 529 and the much more common parent-owned 529 all get reported as a parent investment on the FAFSA. And again, that actually helps you with financial aid eligibility. Now, if your child happens to be the beneficiary of a 529 owned by a grandparent, a non-custodial parent, or somebody else, those assets held outside the custodial household don't get reported on the FAFSA at all, so that's nice. But once withdrawals are actually made to pay the student's college expenses, those payments from 529s outside of the custodial household do show up as student income, which has a pretty harsh treatment by the formula. So the money doesn't really remain invisible, so that's something to be prepared for. Withdrawals from 529s owned by the student or the parent, by the way, don't have to be reported anywhere. So I hope that information helps. Please let us know in the comments if you have any questions about 529s. And again, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.